Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Even though it's Christmas Day in Salem, the twins' birthday festivities are still going on at Abe and Paulina's. Despite Lonnie's protests, Paulina insisted that the children unwrap all of their Christmas and birthday presents. Before leaving Salem to return home, Lonnie wanted to see an old acquaintance, so she requested Eli to keep the kids while they were all busy buying presents. Later, when they were by themselves, Abe and Paulina reflected on their own children at that age and remarked on how much of a handful the grandchildren were. When Abe inquired about Kayla's plans to play Santa at the hospital once more, Paulina said that there were rumors that she was hiring someone else. To help Abe learn from the best, Paulina got him a box of books about the greatest soap opera creators for Christmas. Paulina received a bracelet from Abe that featured every birthstone in the Price family. Rachel was upset that she didn't receive her wish of her parents getting back together for Christmas at the DiMera mansion. Rachel told Kristen that her handling of the serum scenario was entirely to blame. Kristen said that she handled it incorrectly and that it took her a while to understand that she couldn't make someone want to be with you. Brady has moved on, Kristen added. With Ava Vitali, do you mean? Rachel lost her temper. Has Rachel been listening in on private conversations? Kristen inquired. Rachel acknowledged that she had heard Kristen inquire about how to get rid of Ava from Nano's portrait. I must know if Nano instructed you to lock Ava in the hidden room. I must know. Rachel inquired. Kristen started to respond, but Lonnie cut them off. She informed Rachel that she was in awe of her maturity and beauty. The patriarchy uses female beauty as a tool, Rachel retorted. Admire Days, B&B, General Hospital, or other soap operas. Participate in the discussion on our SC boards. To interact with fans and start a conversation right away, click here. Edgar, Rachel's snake, had shed its skin, and she planned to place it in Harold's bed. After Rachel left the room, Kristen quipped that at least they knew she was hers, and Lonnie laughed that she was such an angel. Kristen was shown photos of the children by Lonnie, who pointed out how much her parents were treating them. Kristen acknowledged that she was keeping Brady from seeing Rachel at Christmas until he quit seeing that tramp when Lonnie inquired about Brady. Kristen received a lecture from Lonnie about how bad it was to keep Rachel away from her father. They stopped discussing it when Rachel got back, and Lonnie wished them a Merry Christmas before she had to return to Eli and the children. When Rachel was by herself, she informed Kristen that she had not placed the snake skin in Harold's bed. Kristen informed her that she had a small surprise for her and expressed her relief. What sort of surprise? Inquired Rachel. Kristen smiled and said, You'll see. Roman entered the hospital and gave Kayla a hug. He claimed to have received a message indicating that she required immediate assistance and inquired as to its nature. She instructed him to estimate while holding a Santa hat. According to Kayla, she was on call this year but was the last-minute substitute last year. In the middle of distributing gifts, she didn't want to be interrupted to attend to a heart attack. Roman grudgingly accepted the role of Santa. He told Kayla that he was already hot and that it was difficult to breathe after putting on the suit. How are you feeling? Kayla inquired. Roman informed her that a peculiar ache was running down his left arm. Is my heart attack happening? Roman inquired. Roman was checked in and tested by Kayla. She suspected an allergic reaction to something in the outfit, but he did not have a heart attack. She hoped it would go away quickly, so she gave him an intravenous antihistamine. Roman was glad he didn't have to play Santa and was relieved. Kayla had another notion when he asked if she would fill in once again. When Paulina got to the hospital, she told the children they're the biblical account of Jesus' birth. Kayla watched, grinning, while Abe, Eli, Lonnie, and the twins listened. When the mayor finished, Kayla urged them to applaud, which soon led to the children yelling, "We want Santa!" The man in the large red suit yelled, "Ho! Ho! Ho!" just as Abe entered the room wearing the suit. When Kayla checked on Roman a few minutes later, he had gotten out of bed and was feeling considerably better. "Come see Santa," she said. "Is that you, buddy?" Roman chuckled. Eli was informed by Lonnie that she will miss everyone. Eli told her, "We'll be back in no time." As they shared a kiss, he pulled out some mistletoe and held it over them. Paulina said to Santa that although she had been a nice girl, all she wanted for Christmas was her husband's love. Abe reassured her, "You already have that, always and forever." Steve answered a call from Joey at the pub. He told Shane that he was assisting him and that it was related to John, but he was unable to provide specifics. Holding her phone, Ava approached Steve and said she was speaking with Tripp, who wanted to say hello. "Merry Christmas," Steve remarked as he picked up the phone. Tripp disclosed that he had proposed to Wendy. "Yes," she replied. Ave gave a little squeal. Steve expressed his happiness for Tripp. Following their phone conversation, Ava showed Steve the harassing texts on her phone and informed him that she had a case for Black Patch. Steve read, "Avoid Brady at all costs." They seemed to him like ineffective threats. Ava remained adamant that they cease. Steve asked her if she had any suspicions and agreed to take the case. Though she wasn't positive, Ava assumed it was Kristen. It dinged when Steve used his laptop to scan Ava's phone. "Is that a pleasant sound?" Ava inquired. "Yes, it is." "We hit pay dirt," Steve informed her. Although Steve claimed he was unable to verify the origin of every communication, he was able to determine that the final one originated from the DiMera estate. Ava informed him, "I knew it." Brady discovered a bunch of flowers at Marlena's door when he arrived. When she read the card, she thought it was from John, but it was actually from her friend Susan. Brady gave her a necklace with a locket as a present. Marlena objected, believing he had to save it for Rachel, when Brady clarified that it belonged to his mother. He remarked, "Isabella would want my other mom to have it." Marlena held him while crying. Brady informed Marlena that her mother would not permit him to visit Rachel today. Kristen called Brady and informed him that Rachel was missing her father. "In what way would you like to spend Christmas with your daughter here?" Kristen recommended. Marlena contacted Shane after Brady left. "I'm not requesting specifics," she clarified, "I just want to be able to talk to him." Marlena informed Shane that she understood his refusal. Marlena responded, "I should be used to this by now," but her displeasure was obvious. She sobbed as she paced the room after hanging up the phone. Belle called while Marlena and Sammy were on the phone. Just as Marlena was switching calls, someone knocked on the door. She received a gift from a delivery man. After taking a seat, Marlena opened the gift box that had been decorated. There was whipped cream and juicy strawberries inside. With a surprise, Marlena pulled up the accompanying note card. "I hope you spend many more Christmases in the thrill of your love." She read, "Love always, John."